Welcome to a new deep dive. Today, we're tackling a stack of sources that give us, well, almost a ringside seat to a real nail-biter of a sports moment. We're going to unpack the drama, the unexpected turns, and just the sheer grit in this one particular cricket match. Our info comes from excerpts about an unlikely victory at Old Trafford, a cricket thriller, and also some insights from the CricPowerplay Podcast.
Okay.
So, our mission: basically pull out the most exciting bits and figure out how an underdog managed this pretty stunning win.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? How a game that looked, basically decided just flipped completely in just a few balls. It tells you so much about pressure, about resilience, and maybe just believing someone unexpected can step up.
Okay, let's set the scene properly then. Match 2, the 120-25 men's competition. Southern Braves are visiting Manchester Originals at Old Trafford. Originals bat first, and the pitch, described as tricky. So what did they manage to post?
Well, the Originals got 131 for 4 in their 100 balls. And honestly, on a tricky pitch like that felt like a pretty solid total. It definitely put the pressure on the Braves straight away.
Right. Any standout performances in that Originals innings?
Phil Salt was the main guy. He played this really composed innings, 60 runs off 41 balls, really held things together for them. And Craig Chapman chipped in with some useful runs late on, too, which kind of boosted that final score, made it feel even more competitive.
Okay, and how did the Brave bowlers fare against that? They don't put their hand up.
Oh, absolutely. Tymal for Southern Brave was exceptional, really brilliant figures. 3 wickets for just 22 runs.
Wow, 3 for 22, that's tight.
Incredibly tight. But, despite Mills doing so well, Salt's innings and Chapman's little cameo at the end, it still meant the Originals were definitely feeling good at the halfway point. Confident, you'd say.
Right, so halfway stage, Originals feel they've got enough. Now, let's get into the Southern Brave chase. It wasn't exactly smooth sailing from the start, was it?
No, not at all. It was a real struggle initially. Captain James Vince, he fell early, and the pressure was on immediately. That power play, usually it's a time to score quick runs. Brave only managed 29.
Just 29? Ouch! That's slow going.
Very slow. The Originals bowlers were really disciplined, very tight. Put Brave well behind the required rate right from the off.
But there was a moment, wasn't there? A little spark.
It was, yeah. Jason Roy, he suddenly just exploded.
Yes.
Had this incredible sequence of 4, then a 6, then another 4, all off Anderson.
Okay. So maybe a momentum shift there.
Well, you thought so for a second. It definitely created a buzz, a bit of hope. But
And it didn't last.
Exactly. Despite those flashes, from Roy, the wickets just kept tumbling for the Braves. They couldn't build any real partnerships. The Originals' bowling stayed disciplined, kept breaking through, and that target just started to look further and further away.
So it highlights that pressure, doesn't it? Even experienced players struggle when wickets are falling around them.
Absolutely. Individual brilliance is great, but against a good, consistent bowling attack, you need more than just moments. You need sustained pressure back on them.
Okay, so things are looking tough for the Brave. And then we get to the climax. The source says Brave looked cooked. Paint that picture for us. How bad was it?
Oh, it was dire. I mean, properly hopeless, you'd think. Southern Brave needed 26 runs off the last 11 balls, and they only had 2 wickets left in the shed.
26 off 11 with 2 wickets. Yeah, that sounds pretty much impossible.
Game over, right. That's what everyone must have been thinking. It felt like it was done.
But then someone emerges from the tail end. A hero.
This is where it gets unbelievable. Tymal Mills, remember him? Brilliant with the ball earlier.
Yeah, 3 for 22.
Right. He comes out and just launches this huge 6. Suddenly, out of nowhere, there's this flicker of hope again. Just incredible nerve.
A 6. Okay, that changes the equation a bit, but still a long way to go.
Still a mountain to climb, but that wasn't the end of it. Not by a long shot. The source calls the next bit the penultimate over, jaw-dropping. And it was. Craig Overton steps up. He hammers Baker for a 6, then a 4, then another 4.
Wow. 6, 4, 4. In quick succession.
Bang, bang, bang. Suddenly the momentum just completely swings, like violently, back towards the Brave. It just shows you, doesn't it, how quickly things can turn in these pressure cooker situations if someone just refuses to give in.
Incredible turnaround. So it all came down to the absolute wire then. Last few balls.
Right down to it. Brave needed 3 runs off the last 2 balls. And guess who's on strike? The number 11. Reese Topley, the last man in.
The number 11. On strike for the win. You couldn't write this stuff.
You really couldn't. And what does he do? First ball he faces in that situation. slashes it away for 4.
No way. A 4.
A 4 seals a victory, 1 wicket left, 1 ball to spare, just an absolutely stunning finish.
So the final scores: Originals 131 for 4, Southern Brave 133 for 9, off 99 balls. Just incredible. What a win for Brave.
Unbelievable. And if you think about the bigger picture, the Originals were in control for so long. Salt's innings set them up. Their bowling was disciplined for, 85–90% of the chase? They really did execute their plan almost perfectly.
Almost perfectly.
Yeah.
But the Braves just found something extra right at the death. What does that tell us about maybe team spirit or resilience?
I think it says everything about it. That lower order depth, that resilience under just immense pressure, it proved absolutely decisive. You look at guys like